Woo! Get you some of that! What was it?
Why are you yelling at me?
What you got and what you see, things they don't
The SplatterTribe show on No Budget Radio. That was a debut. That was who was that? That was the Ghost and the Human Hoax, and the song was called Snowblind. And I'm going to have several debuts tonight. Actually, a lot of debuts tonight. It's going to be pretty cool. What? Is it on? No. Why? It isn't on. No. I've got people in here. I got it's via satellite. We've got via satellite all kinds of people in here via satellite.
Yes.
And we got, of course, Mr. Mike Seigle sitting over here.
As always.
Yeah. And we've got, I know, we'll get to it. We'll go around. We've got a few people to introduce. Mm-hmm. We've got the return of Kissing Aphrodite.
That's awesome.
And like I said, we're going to have some debuts tonight. Anything been going on with you this week, Mike?
Same boring shit.
Nah, I know better than that, man. Because
I can
showing videos.
I do have a story.
What?
Who invited her?
What the?
Again.
Yeah, I would say it was twice, so I would say it was you. If I was guessing.
I don't know her.
Oh. Well, I thought that you knew her. What the hell, man?
The satellite thing's hard. You can't see anybody.
I know. It sucks, man. It sucks. It's but and the audio is weird. It's like there's only one mic on, like when you're doing it via satellite. It's real freaking weird how you program it. I haven't figured it out yet. I'm still amateur to this stuff. But let's see. Let's roll the mic around a little bit. Introduce yourself. Who do we got in here?
Hey, I'm Jamie, the lead singer for Kissing Aphrodite.
We got Jamie of Aphrodite, Kissing Aphrodite in here.
Chad, lead roadie for Kissing Aphrodite.
He's still roadie. Y'all haven't promoted him yet.
I'm still the lead if there's only one.
Man, I thought y'all was going to promote him between here and there. Do y'all want to introduce yourselves, or?
I'm Jennifer. I'm Leslie's girl next door.
Wow. And I'm Leslie, the stranger from the street.
There you go. See,
she's a Pokemon hunter.
It's weird trying to get this. It's weird trying to get this programmed in to where you can get everybody. So if I mess up, I apologize. Lord, I apologize. But Jamie, you're bringing like some new music.
Yeah, we've had a lot of time, obviously, to be recording. So
now, when we was listening back last time, did you all name all of your songs?
Oh God.
I don't think you did, because I started listening. You have to listen to that last episode. I asked them to name all their songs, and they kept going. I started feeling like I was hearing doubles.
Yeah.
And then when I listened later, I did hear doubles.
You know, it's funny, too, because I was like, do I need to bring my lyric book tonight? No, I don't need to do that. He's not going to ask me that again, and here we are.
Geek was mentioned twice, is what I'm saying.
No.
So
we have I want to say we have 14 or 15 songs for our first album.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So the ones tonight is you said they're not finished product as far as where they finished and y'all just arguing about it.
No, I think what really happens is it's one of those things where you have so much time on your hands that we're all being really nitpicky.
Yeah.
I'm done with my parts. I feel like I just go and record a song, and that's like one a week or something like that.
So you've already put vocals on everything?
Not the last 3 or 4 of the. I think we still have
Mr. Mysterious, Chaos, and Attitude.
Yeah. So we have 3 left that I have to record vocally.
Oh, that's cool.
But these 2,
They also just wrote them less than a month ago.
Yeah, and the 2 that I sent you tonight, Siren's Call and One Kiss. I think it's like the bass lines or something that they just want to tweak a little.
Gotcha. So it's got everything on it.
But yeah, you've kind of got like a little pre-cut there. So
we're gonna debut 2 tonight. We're not gonna do them right now, and like back to back. We got 2 hours.
Yeah.
So we're gonna debut them in these 2 hours. And Mike has been firing it up on getting people to send music to me, right?
Yes, sir.
And what have you been telling people when you want them to send music to me?
I just get on there and tell them. Send it to LuieTribe@outlook.com.
LuieTribe@outlook.com.
Yeah, spell it.
Is that LuieTribe @outlook.com? Like Luie Tribe, like that?
Man, I think so.
I think it is too. I think that if you have music, you should send it there.
Yes, it's awesome.
We're going to play some tonight that Mike has got sent to me. I got a lot this week. It's pretty cool. I got a lot of different music sent to me this week. And then you just brought 2 more. So it's awesome. It's going to be a lot of new songs tonight, which is really awesome. But we got a lot to talk about. But I should just shut up for a minute, play some music while we get this squared away. Or I get this squared away. Anything before we go to a song, Mike? This is going to be No, this is Talbert, man. This is Talbert.
Man,
that's what I'm going to play. Sorry, I lost what I was doing for a minute.
Me too.
This is Talbert, Austin Talbert, formerly of
Manic Method. Who just recently disbanded, or whatever he said.
Yes, and this song is going to be, I don't know for a fact, but I'm pretty positive everything you hear on this song is probably going to be him.
Yeah.
And he records it too. I don't know if
he's a super talented dude.
Like he's like every instrument played, and he records it and he writes it, and it's good music. I like talented. He's a very talented dude. So let's do that. And I'm going to do after that we'll do I'll tell you when we're done playing them. How about that? It was a dramatic pause.
I'm alone in this world, I know I've already made up my mind, but I can show them what I'm made of, and every single day I'll try. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when it all goes down on you? Gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when it all goes down? Now I'm waking up to see things for what they are. The pain has made me stronger through the struggle and the scars, and I still feel there's something to prove when you're down on me when I'm about to lose. But that's alright, 'cause I'm a fight. I'm a fight. Ain't nobody gonna take my life. Ain't nobody gonna take my life. I'm alone in this world, I know I've already made up my mind. So your stones break my bones, I'm not a clone, you can't take away my rights. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when it all goes down on you? Gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when it all goes down? Now I'm waking up to see things for what they are. The pain has made me stronger through the struggle and the scars, and I still feel there's something to prove when you're down on me when I'm about to lose. But that's alright, 'cause I'm a fight. I'm a fight. Through the struggle into the pain. 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 Now I'm waking up to see things for what they are. The pain has made me stronger through the struggle and the scars, and I still feel there's something to prove when they're down on me when I'm about to lose. But that's alright, 'cause I'm a fight. I'm a fight. Ain't nobody gonna take my. Now I'm waking up to see things for what they are. The pain has made me stronger through the struggle and the scars, and I still feel something to prove when you're down on me when I'm about to lose. But that's alright, 'cause I'm a fight. I'm a fight. Ain't nobody gonna take my life. Ain't nobody gonna take my life. Ain't nobody gonna take my life.
You're not here. thirst, you won't feel nothing. Quench your thirst, you'll feel something. But I knew what she was all about. I saw her hoodie was inside out. I walk home with the bases bumping. I thought I could save her from last call, but I was wrong. She's gone. Focusing, I can't see the picture. Give me answers and help me fix her. Let me wrap my palms around the back of her head so she's safe and sound. And now she's gone and I can't forgive her. Na na na, First, you won't feel nothing. Yeah, but once you thirst, you'll feel something. But I knew what was on her mind. A couple days on the road, I come to find that bitch no good, so the bass is bumping. I thought I could save her from last call, but I was wrong. She's gone. Save her from last call, but I was wrong. She's gone.
She hides somewhere deep inside, and I know she may never show a mystery to most. When you start to get close, she's a ghost. She's a ghost. Moonlight masquerade.
The SplatterTribe show on No Budget Radio. Nobody ever hears that. But this stuff goes crazy if I don't have something turned down.
It's that via satellite stuff.
Yeah, that's what it was. We got a satellite. There's somebody's phone on my satellite.
Oh, yeah.
I got this issue, not just that, but that's something that nobody's going to understand that, but I hear it, and this is listened to. Nobody's going to
just get a kick out of it.
It's like this weird echo of everything. It's it's what I'm saying, but it's there. I promise, it's there. It's there. We just ended with a debut from Kissing Aphrodite, and that was one that Jamie brought tonight. The first one, and I didn't get the name down.
Siren's Call.
What was it? Oh yeah.
Sorry, Siren's Call.
I had the wrong button pushed. I got to push the right button to get everybody programmed in here.
Yeah, I'm A.
Let me mute Mike. All right, Siren's Call.
Siren's Call. Yep.
So tell me a little bit about this song.
Ooh, this song has. This is honestly of all the songs. This is the only one that I don't really talk about who it's about. But
Michael Moody. Michael Moody.
No, he knows who it's about. But basically, people aren't always who they seem to be. It's a very select. But I always start the song with like mermaids are people who save.
Okay. Yeah.
Beings who save other people. Sirens are people who lure men to their death.
Yes, like in "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?"
Right. So it's not necessarily the most positive song, but
it is a pretty cool scene in "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?"
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
But yeah, so it's a good one. It's kind of just about someone who represents themselves as something that they're really not, and only I can kind of see through it.
Yeah.
And everybody else is kind of fooled by it. And
now you was talking about that y'all got several songs, right?
Yes.
Is there any of these that you haven't played live yet?
Yes.
Like, have you played that one live?
We have, yeah. That's a good favorite. A lot of people it's weird because I never saw that song as being like a hit, quote unquote. But it's one of the ones that I'll wake up the next day and people be messaging me like, "Oh, that riff is stuck in my head."
Gotcha. Yeah.
But we haven't played Attitude Out. No one's heard that, and no one's heard Chaos yet.
Okay, so those are brand new.
Those are brand new.
That's pretty cool. So everything else on there you've played out.
Yeah, and we've only played Mr. Mysterious, which is a really cool. It's very bluesy. It's very rock. It's very sexy and everything.
It goes from like blues, almost country, to like 80s power ballad real fast.
Gotcha.
It's interesting.
Let me push this button.
So is there a reason?
I thought that was the mute button. What the hell was that button? That was not even right.
So is there a reason bands don't play certain songs out live? I mean,
Time constraints.
Yeah, so of course there's time constraints, but also when it comes to Mr. Mysterious, it was like a jam band song for a while, and we really weren't confident about it yet. So that happened.
The sound is hilarious right now. I'm having trouble with these, with me like switching the mics around, and there's a little bit of weird sound going on.
But then
it's going to happen all night long, but I'll figure it out before next week.
You got this.
I got it.
You got this.
Yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, and then Attitude and Chaos we had just written, and actually we're going to debut it at Billiards April 10th, and then the COVID-19 happened, so we really didn't get to do that. Or another thing that can happen is if you've played the song so many times, like we don't play Green Eyes, and that was the first one we ever released. We don't play that at every single show because we played it at every single show for so long. Yeah, but that's exactly the point. Like, I'd rather you hear something, if you've come to the shows a couple times, hear something you haven't heard yet.
And you always kind of like to practice before have that discussion of like, okay, who are we playing for? Where's it at? Like,
yeah. No, it really, and a lot of times it is time constrained. I know that too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you pick and what you want to play.
Yeah.
And it's what you just feel
and me
like
and
Christian,
we're just both perfectionists. Thank God that I'm not the only perfectionist, And I mean, I think that Steven and Mike are perfectionists in their own way, more about their own instruments.
Yeah.
But me and Christian tend to be a little bit more like on top of everything.
So what do you listen to?
Like, just what kind of music?
What do you listen to?
Well, I do love 90s music, which is probably where I draw a lot of inspiration. But, I mean, my favorites are like Janis Joplin. I love Led Zeppelin. Oh my gosh, and I love heavy metal now. Like, You know, thanks to everybody I hang out with. I love it. I have a pretty wide variety. I would say the only thing I don't really listen to a lot of is country.
Gotcha.
New country in particular.
Yeah, nobody likes new country.
Yeah.
I mean, if they got a big long beard, they're really cool. But if the clean
I
shaven,
made a joke the other day on Facebook, and it was because I went on my Spotify and it had like Taylor Swift, Biggie, and like some random like obscure, just like I don't even know if anybody's heard of it kind of band, you know. And I was like, wow, this totally sums up my personality. Like, I love you, but if you fuck me over, I'm gonna fucking lay you out with my homies and then like dance around to some weird shit. It's just like, what?
I got you. What was the last song you've listened to today? Besides before the show.
Oh God, this is so embarrassing. I just listened to the 2 songs on the way here that I've sent you because I wanted to make sure that I felt like they were done enough. I know, like that's
your own music.
Yeah, I did on the way here. Yeah.
No, that's cool. All right,
just to make sure I felt like it was.
I would do the same exact thing. So
yeah.
Before that, what was the last?
We were listening to the Sublime radio station today. I'm really into reggae right now. I think it just helps like with painting.
I love reggae. I think it's
a lot of instrumental stuff.
I do. Yeah, I'll listen to like chill beats playlist.
Do you really?
Yeah,
and just
like no.
Yes. Yep. And like really obscure things like Portishead or Primus. I love Primus.
Yeah,
but you know, just anything that kind of gets me in the mood to like be upbeat and paint right now because we're working on the shop.
Yeah, that's right. Speaking of that, how far are you all getting with that shop now? Because it's still the same thing going on.
I know.
So I know you don't have a lot more to do, really, right?
Well, we didn't have a lot of resources, especially at first. But now it's like we can get things like hand sanitizer. We can get things like paper towels. So I would say we're about a month or 2 at the most out.
Yeah.
It's just stopped production on a lot of things.
Yeah,
you know, they didn't know if Home Depot was like going to be considered an essential store for a couple weeks there. And we went and we had to wait like an hour and a half just to get in the building. And so that
I don't think it's hard to apply to be an essential store.
Yeah.
It
doesn't seem like it.
But that's so.
Somebody.
Right.
So you've been doing some painting.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I just finished a huge octopus. I would say it's like, I don't know, 8 feet by.
It's 10.5 feet by 9.5.
10.5 feet by 9.5 feet.
That's a big octopus right there.
Yeah. We need a name for it.
The main wall, actually the tentacles go up onto the ceiling and onto the next wall.
Yeah, I made that mistake of putting it online today, and all my friends, you know, my wonderful, very clean friends were like, name it Suckalotopus. I'm like, oh my God, no, I'm not. I'm not naming that. Yeah, Octopussy, yeah. I got a lot of those today, so.
So what'd you decide on?
Oh, well, I haven't really yet.
Yeah.
That's cool. We'll see. So.
It does, yeah. It's not as dirty as it sounded.
No.
Actually, no, it's not at all.
You've seen the.
You saw the octopus, though. I'm just kidding.
So you did that painting?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you paint, you tattoo, you do.
Yeah.
What else do you draw? You just draw.
I do.
I'm very professional.
Yes.
I don't turn the ringer off on my phone sometimes, but that's all right.
It's my
first day here.
Yeah, right. It's because we're not here with you.
Yeah, I know. It was actually. Does that mean that somebody else is ringing in?
Right.
What? Who do we got? No, there's nobody else. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm just crafty. I make jellyfish out of glue guns, and
isn't there like a she's crafty? Ain't there a Beastie Boys song?
Crafty.
She's crafty.
Yeah.
That's yeah. All right, we're gonna play another Kissing Aphrodite song a little bit later. Mike said that he wanted to play a game.
Yes, I do. We haven't played it since like episode 4.
Oh, I don't remember no game on episode 4.
Yes.
What game? Hold on. I know where you're going with this, Mike.
Yes, you do.
It's almost like we discussed it.
Yes.
Gosh, that's so crazy. I don't know. Give me a second here. I'm still a little slow with the programming
It's
stuff.
the lag in the satellite feed.
All right, we're gonna do it. That was somebody else is ringing in. Who is it?
Somebody's on satellite E.
Hey.
Check.
What do they want today?
Check satellite E.
Yeah. Well, anyway, go ahead. What are we doing, Mike?
I want to do Rob Lion Roulette.
Rob Lion Roulette. What is that?
It's where you just randomly pick a Rob Lion song.
Rob Lion.
Yes.
Dude, do you know that could be like, it could be very like serious, and then it could be like something like horrible.
Oh, I know it, but that's the chance you take. That's why it's called roulette.
It's from PG to XXXX.
XX, yeah.
With what he does. So what do we got? You ready to do it?
Yeah.
We're gonna do Rob Lion Roulette. Y'all ready to witness Rob Lion Roulette?
Yeah.
What this is, honestly, is we spin it.
Yeah, spin it.
We just randomly pick a Rob Lion song because I got it pulled up, and they can watch. I'm just gonna randomly pick one when I scroll here. All right, you're supposed to have this down. Oh, there it is. Hold on. All right, I'm not looking. I'm spinning. I'm not looking. It is. Oh yeah, cool. Hold on. Give me a second.
What is up?
We played Rob Lion Roulette, but I didn't have it ready. So let me tell you. Explain this game, Mike, so people understand.
Oh my God!
This game is called Rob Lion Roulette.
Apparently.
And what happened was, did y'all hear that? I think Mike cut out. I didn't hear. What did you request, Mike? We got ringing in. We got some Moody's ringing in. Hey. What? Do you hear something? What? Do you hear something, Mike?
I told you to check Satellite E.
Do that real quick while I do something I was supposed to do 5 minutes ago.
Do what?
Nothing. I was Rob Lion Rouletting it, but I was Rob Lion Rouletting it where it wouldn't let me play it.
Oh, it wouldn't let me play it?
Yeah, so I got to, I totally blew this segment. It's taken forever.
You did fine.
Michael Moody is patching in. Michael, are you out there? Via satellite. Via satellite. We got everybody via satellite tonight.
Hello.
We got Michael Moody. Another kissing Aphrodite. Can I hear him?
Hey, how you guys doing?
What's going on with you? We just debuted a song.
Well, I've worked on that song. I think I've heard it enough. So she said it's a good thing you did it with me not being here. So
wow, you still want to do more stuff to it, ain't you?
There's still some stuff to do to it, I'm sure, but we're 95% done with that. So
well, it was 100% played.
Well, I hope everybody liked it.
So yeah, and we're gonna debut another one later. And awesome. I'm trying to catch up with something that I was supposed to do. Oh, did we just play Rob Lion Roulette? What? Are you kidding me? It's my turn to do it.
Yes.
Well, I already did it, so I know what I'm playing. But I didn't play this on purpose. But this is what happens sometimes when you play Rob Lion. It really is.
I love the company I work for, so I'm going to say it again.
I was raised up in a Catholic school. We had a lot of friends, we would always act like fools. Saturdays and Sundays, detention or in mass, cause we're the kind of clowns always interrupting class. We do some crazy things just to make it fun. There's nobody spanks like a nun. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nobody spanks like a nun. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nobody spanks like a nun. Playground there was this old tree, worn and hollowed out it was where I would smoke weed. One day the janitor was raking up some leaves. He came around a corner and busted me. I had so many blisters that day right on my bum. There's nobody spanks like a nun. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nobody spanks like a nun. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nobody spanks like a nun. Nobody's drinking beer, nobody's drinking rum, nobody drinks tequila and nobody's having fun. Nobody's drinking beer, nobody's drinking rum, nobody drinks tequila and nobody's having fun. Nobody's drinking beer, nobody's drinking rum, nobody spanks like a nun. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nobody spanks like a nun. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nobody spanks like a nun. Nobody spanks like a nun. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nobody spanks like a nun. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nobody spanks like a nun. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nobody spanks like a nun.
Everything with hair and flesh just leaves the bone.
Do we see through and was anyone ever really there?
SplatterTribe show on No Budget Radio. That was 3 in a row. You watch your phone. The phone, if it's on here, it's weird. It's weird. Michael, it's yours. I mean, you're something in our connection is weird. There it was. Something in our connection was weird. I don't know. I haven't figured out this via satellite shit. I'm trying to figure it out tonight. Because I'll tell you one thing is I don't know how to push mute. But no, just hey. All right. That was 3 in a row. We ended it right there. Debut. Kyle Doty and his song Everyone Knew It But Me. Before that, we played some Crimson Croft and their song Baby Teeth. And before that, we played Rob Lion Roulette. Woohoo! There's static. It drives me nuts. Anyway, played Rob Lion Roulette, and we lost. No, we didn't lose. We gained. Rob Lion, nobody spanks like a nun. And you never know what you're going to get from Rob Lion. And I had a version that I played on my previous show that I didn't realize he had censored for me. Because that was crazy. And I'd listened to it and I didn't think about it. But anyway. And so blame that on Mike Seigle. He's the one who wanted to play Rob Lion. No. It's an awesome song. Rob Lion is the man. We got Mr. Michael Moody via satellite.
Hey.
Man, the Crimson Croft.
Yeah, we were just talking about them in the break, and man, it sounds great. What a genre change, because we used to have them at Brewski's way back in the day when I'd worked for another promoter, and he used to come with a drummer. It was just a 2-piece band, and it was really alt rock. It was good then.
I remember it being a little bit different.
Yeah.
But I mean, it sounds good.
Oh, absolutely. Like I say, I mean, he's that talented that Eric he can change genres like that. And
Yeah. And we started with Rob Lion. You know that dude, right?
Oh yeah, I've played a couple of shows in cover bands with him. I've jammed with him. I've had him on a million times and a million different kind of bands. So
you never know what you're going to get when you play Rob Lion Roulette, and that's what's cool.
He doesn't like Rush though, so I mean we have.
He don't like Rush.
So part of me wants to always say fuck that guy, but I still love him.
He might have a song called that. I don't know.
He probably does. Son of a bitch.
He's writing it right now. I'll tell you that. All right, here's two things. One is every hour here on No Budget Radio, we got to play 2-minute commercials. I like to get them out of the way at the same time, so that means when I go to a commercial, it's going to be 4 minutes long, and I've got to get it out of the way really quick. But it's time in the show where it's time to everybody, whatever you got, kind of beverage you have around you, you got to pick it up. I don't care where you're at. I don't care if it's Coca-Cola. I don't care if it's tea, it's water. I don't care if it's beer. I don't care if it's whiskey. I don't care what it is.
Did you say Tang?
Tang. I don't care if it's Tang. I forgot about the Tang thing.
Cherries?
Yeah, and or it's cherries or whatever. But so everybody's got to get ready.
Okay.
All right, is everybody out there getting ready? I'm going to give you time. Pick up something. Run to the kitchen. Real quick. Get you something. Just get whatever you can get. All right. And listen, cheers. Cheers, my friends, till this bullshit ends. All right. Cheers. Everybody got to have something. Cheers. It's hard to do via satellite.
It is.
It's like, but anyway.
That clink sound.
I know. I cheers my screen way too hard, and you got to be careful with that. 'Cause the next thing I know, it'd just be me on the show. So. But, yeah, that was the cheers, and the thing is, it didn't say Luie says, but that's all right. We'll just say whenever we say cheers. How about that, Mike?
We gotta do it all over again.
Go back.
We got to do it again?
Yeah.
All right, we got to do it one more time, because I did not say Luie says, right?
Yep.
And that's part of it. It was funny to me when I was by myself doing the show, saying it's when I say Luie says, but now, and I say it each week, it's really uncomfortable to say it sometimes with a bunch of people in the room. It seems...
We're not in the room.
I mean, and so Luie says, cheers. I'm going to do the whole thing again. Cheers, my friends, till this bullshit ends. All right, everybody raise it up. Cheers, whatever, wherever you're at. Cheers, something. Cheers. All right. And now what I'm going to do is play some commercials. How about that? Let's do that.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. And they all have one thing in common. Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard, that's optional. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Okay, what are you wearing right now?
Nothing.
That's right. So mommy's gonna teach you how to dress yourself. Underwear always comes first, name tag at the back, then pants, then shirt. Get the first button in the right hole or you have to start all over. Socks going first, then shoes, right on right, left on left. With shoelaces, just take the ends, cross them over, switch the loops, the rabbit goes down the hole, pull tight, and you're left with bunny ears. Got it? Why are your pants on your head?
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush their teeth is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain. Visit 2min2x.org to find out more. A message from the Partnership for Healthy Mouths, Healthy Lives, and the Ad Council.
How's it going? I'm having a stroke. Are you going to shake my hand? I'm having a stroke. Wow, you're not even moving your arm. I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear. Look for FAST. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911 immediately. Know the sudden signs. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
The storks are bringing me a baby brother. We can do this together.
All right, let's go.
Storks know how to keep kids safe. Do you?
What?
Oh my gosh, you don't know.
I know.
You don't. Oh man, you laugh when you're uncomfortable.
No.
Making sure your child is in the right car seat is one of the steps to safer travel.
I will rock this. You will rock this.
To know for sure that your child is in the right car seat for their age and size, visit safercar.gov/the right seat.
Cool. Very cool.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
I spend a lot of time in the backyard, and I'm the center of attention at summer barbecues. In '96, I made some of the tastiest s'mores. And in '09, it was me, your backyard fire pit, that accidentally started a wildfire when a summer breeze carried one of my embers into some dry brush.
Spark a change, not a wildfire. Visit SmokeyBear.com. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Hope you enjoyed your meal. And I just want to say, he's lucky to have a brother like you.
Lucky? Caring for my brother is far from easy. But he's a part of me, like my arms and legs, so I'll be his. No time for tired. Nothing can disable this love. He needs me, but I'm the lucky one, even though I need help now and then.
If you're caring for a loved one, visit aarp.org/caregiving for care guides and community. Support for your strength. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
What if I told you that a tornado was going to happen tomorrow, right where you live? That it would touch down at exactly 3:17 p.m. and I told you the exact path it would take. You would of course prepare. You would talk with your loved ones and you'd make a plan today. It's true, I can't tell you a tornado will strike tomorrow, but shouldn't you have a plan anyway? Go to ready.gov/communicate and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait, communicate. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
This is Mario Andretti. You know me as a race car driver, but I'm also a Meals on Wheels volunteer. I've raced against the sport's biggest personalities, but I've never met more vibrant, amazing people than the seniors served by Meals on Wheels. You can make a difference by dropping off a hot meal and saying a quick hello. So, America, let's do lunch. Volunteer your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
This message brought to you by Meals on Wheels America and the Ad Council.
The SplatterTribe show on No Budget Radio. That was a commercial break. Is what that was. My 4 minutes are over, so we're going strong for the next 3 minutes before I get to another hour because we're getting ready to cross. That mic's on. I don't know what was said, but it was funny. What happened? What?
I said, well, I've heard that before.
Why is it always the women that have these smart ass?
Oh man, I tell you what, I don't know. I was just talking about how do I mute everybody? I can't do it. I don't know how to do this, but anyway, we got Kissing Aphrodite in here with us today. Woo! We've got it's via satellite, but nonetheless, whatever. Before we start, me and Mike's holding cherries right now, so that means it's time for another cheers. Because We've got these have been soaking there for like about a month now.
What's funny is we can't. They just randomly go off screen, and then they're still talking like they're there, but they're not. You're just like looking at an empty room, but we hear them talking.
It's gotta be weird. Yeah, it's weird, man.
It's the static that only he can hear.
Wow. All right. We are going to take another. Everybody, take a drink. I don't care what you got. Doesn't matter what you got. I don't care. Milk. I don't care. Whatever you got. You got to cheers with us right here. And let's say the same cheers because I'm going to say it every time. Cheers, my friends, to this bullshit ends because that's what we're all waiting on.
Does Luie say it?
Luie says, okay. take a shot. Yeah. Or not a shot, a drink. A drink of whatever you got.
God, that's a nasty motherfucker.
I hate cherries.
These things are so disgusting. I'm good. These things are. It's horrible. It is horrible. It's moonshine, but it's horrible.
Via satellite.
Oh man! All right, it's so horrible. I forgot that I need to have a song queued up, and I'm going to do that. But this is really nasty, and I hate Mike Seigle. I don't know why. All right, we're gonna play. We're gonna go into some songs. Anything you want to talk about?
Anything you want to know about?
I don't know. Who we got? Mike, ask a question. All right. That's not the question I meant. That was a question. That was a question to me. That wasn't a question to them. What was a question to me? All right. Well, never mind. We're gonna play some music. We're gonna play some Disciple. And this song is called "Game On." It's a badass song. I can't help it.
Song.
And then we'll get back to the show.
Hell yeah.
Ask a question. What?
You and I were cross until a sneak attack from the weak side. Unaware that we were in a fight. I guess that's part of the problem. But guess what? When the lights go up and the game is on, you ready for me? Cause I'm ready for you. When the bell rings out and the fight is on, you ready for me? Cause I'm ready for you. It's time for us to start throwing down. Just look and see who's standing now. It's time for us to start throwing down. Look and see who's standing now. Say what you wanna say about me. Throw a punch you wanna throw about me. But when you mess with those that are around me, that's when you and I will have a problem. When the lights go up and the game is on, you ready for me? Cause I'm ready for you. When the bell rings out and the fight is on, you ready for me? Cause I'm ready for you. It's time for us to start throwing down. Just look and see who's standing now. It's time for us to start throwing down. Look and see who's standing now.
I'm not afraid of loving my enemies. Turning the other cheek. Blessing those who would curse me. I honestly want peace with you.
When you come against my country, when you come against my family, you try to destroy my people, and I can't just stand by. There's no way that I can stand by. This time I will not stand by. I am coming, and if I come, then pain is coming with me. Oh, I'm coming, and pain will be with me. When the bell rings out, this fight is on. Are you ready for me? Cause I'm ready for you. It's time for us to start throwing down.
Are they? Oh, hey, this is Mike. You're listening to the SplatterTribe show on No Budget Radio. We got some guests via satellite. We got Kissing Aphrodite. Woo-hoo! Give it up. Yeah, I'll take that. And we got Luie Bringers in the house. Yeah. Oh, well, his satellite's not good. But anyway, have y'all ever told us how Kissing Aphrodite came about? Have you ever heard the story?
We did.
Oh, fuck.
Next question. Oh, look, he had that one question. He sat there and thought about it.
I had that one question.
We just played Wild Ride Fantasy.
Tell them.
Welcome back to the show. The SplatterTribe show on No Budget Radio. With that was Mr. Mike Seigle introducing everybody to what I'm sorry. He was asking questions I asked last time, so he studied. Anyway, that was Wild Ride Fantasy. And
yes.
Wild Ride. Yeah, they did. You know what? They
Wild
worked
Ride
that.
is
Yeah,
awesome.
they
Yes.
totally did. Yeah.
They've come out. We've been going to their shows forever, it seems like. And as soon as we had one, they came right out. All of them, everybody in the band.
Yeah, that's
it was
cool.
very cool. Yeah, very supportive.
Well, they're kind of like you all. They're kind of unique sound to like everything else, I think. Because they got like that. I mean, but there's nobody else doing what they're doing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I say, I mean, Chief and Mick. I mean, they're just some of the greatest guys on the scene. So.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what we're going to do here in a minute is we're going to play another Kissing Aphrodite song. So while I got you all on, I keep doing it every time. It's so funny. Well, I got you all on satellite. I would like to let's talk about this Kissing Aphrodite song.
Well, it's been.
What are we playing, Jamie?
Well, this was one. Okay.
Oh, do you know? Oh, you know. Of course you know.
Well, that's why I asked the question. But this was one of those songs that came together literally in one practice. I don't think we've made 3 changes to it since. I've worked on it for a while, but we finally had Jamie hop over and did the vocals.
What's the song name?
One Kiss, but like I said, we finally had all that done, and I think it's officially. In the last week or so.
Officially official. Right? Officially official?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they had the music and you brought the words, right?
Yes, I was actually, of course, in Florida at the time, and they sent me
Florida.
Here we go.
You ever go to Florida?
Occasionally, not anymore. Shit.
Nobody goes anywhere anymore.
Miss my mom. So yeah. Actually. Someone had actually sent me poetry, and this was an old friend of mine, and we had.
It wasn't Mike Seigle.
No, it was a different mic. A different mic.
Right.
And
it was a different mic.
It was a different mic.
How many mics are in this damn world? I'm feeling totally outnumbered. That's all I'm saying. They're like you can't go anywhere without a freaking mic.
I know it. But we met through mutual friends, and we had been friends for 5 years or something, and this was 4 or 5 years ago. And he always traveled, and I always traveled, and he's a ginger, and I'm a ginger, and so we had this big joke about how 2 gingers can't exist in our friends group at the same time at the same location.
Is that a true thing?
And I guess in our friend circle it is, because every time I go to Florida, he's traveling somewhere. And we had this one night out with all of our friends, and even though we had always just been friends, it would just all of a sudden there was chemistry. And right before he got on a plane, we just did this little dance thing, and he kissed me, and it was just that one kiss, and that was it. And then a couple of years later, he wrote me some poetry, and it never ever went any further than that. And I just said, you know what, we've been friends for so long, can I use some of that poetry for a song? And he was like, hell yeah, that's actually really cool.
Are y'all gonna owe him money?
No, this is proof of that. Mike Flood, if you're listening.
That sounds like owing money is what that sounds like to me.
Yeah. But
I'm sorry, that was not what it's anyway.
So yeah.
So that's cool. So
we're
gonna
a one kiss.
That's so this is gonna be 5 songs. I think I have you on now.
Yeah, only 10 more to go, right?
10 more? I thought there was more than that.
No,
can you all name every one of your songs?
Okay.
Right now. Name every one of your songs. Last time y'all failed so miserably.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Set list.
What?
That was Cheers without Luie saying.
What was that? I got somebody else is on the line. I don't even know. I got
distraction.
All right, here we go.
Okay, here we
Mike,
go.
where's that music? You need that music.
Yeah, write them down.
No, don't write them down. That doesn't.
He
make
wants
it.
to write them down.
Oh well, Mike, I'm gonna mute him. Mike's muted.
All right, so we've got Geek, One-Liner.
Everybody remember this.
Hopeless Heartache, Siren's Call, Had to Be You, 80s Baby. Yes, I love that one. Ruby, Green Eyes, Riptide. We've got Mr. Mysterious. We've got Attitude and Chaos. And I know there's like 3. Falter, Never Again, and I know we're leaving one out. No, we got Ruby. Maybe it's just 14 songs that we have.
I don't know. Did they repeat?
No.
No repeating?
No, I know we didn't on that one. Yeah, maybe it is 14.
It didn't seem like it's a repeat. That was pretty that was pretty damn legit. Wow. Right. Because you all failed miserably last time.
I know. We're like Geek, and there's this song Geek,
it was
and there's other one Geek.
I was pretty sure you had 3 songs called Geek.
Yeah.
It's like a Unforgiven from Metallica. It's like Geek 1, Geek 2.
Oh, 22 days. It is 15. It's 15.
Do you have a favorite?
I have a favorite of like 3
hell?
different things. Like one is like my favorite to perform, which would probably be a tie between like 80s Baby, because Christian just kills it. It's so good to see him come alive. But also, I love performing Never Again, because it's sort of like a fuck you, I'll never date you again, and it's just like, people love it. It's a crowd pleaser. One to just sing would be like Hopeless Heartache. It's just a fun blues ballad. But our new one, Attitude, I think is one, I catch myself singing Attitude all the time. So I can't wait to show you guys that one. Yeah, what's your favorite?
What's up? Let me pipe Moody in, bam.
Well, I love them all. This is one of the few bands that I'm not like, oh, this is a shitty 3 minutes or something. But 22 Days is my favorite. I think it tells a great story. The drums do nothing really, nothing technical, but it's just fun to play with.
Yeah. That's what.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So the story.
Always go to her.
Oh.
She wrote the lyrics.
Yeah. 22 Days is about a 22-day relationship. For someone who probably should have just stayed in rehab. Got out of rehab, we dated for 22 days, went back in rehab, and that was it.
Does that count as the same month? If they go back like at the end?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. It's basically, you wouldn't love life if it was dripping in gold. That's some of the lyrics, and it's true. I mean, you know how it is when you have an addiction. A person can have everything that they want in their life, and when they get sucked into that addiction, it's like it doesn't matter. It could be raining gold, and they'd be like exchanging it for whatever.
Yeah.
They're addicted to. So.
I get you.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do some Kissing Aphrodite right now. Y'all want to hear some Kissing Aphrodite?
To feel your lips again, but this goes against my plan. One kiss forever changed what I wanted, rearranged. Just for a moment I could fall so deeply, discreetly. I wanted you more, but you travel the world, so you saved me sweetly. I'm not courageous like you, can't bite my tongue like you, dangerous to flirt like you, keep getting lost in you. You'll never
Short bed Chevy chasing that yellow line, headed down 65, no destination in mind. Highway miles gonna get me out of here. Highway miles, take a turn on the dirt road, backwoods, just let me disappear. Yeah, got my hand in the wind out the window. Feels like I can't fly away. Yeah, I'm gonna stay gone for a little while. Highway mile, passing through Nashville, Tennessee, where the music sets me free. Headed for some Georgia's Wreckley. Might head to Mississippi, listen to a little blues band play. Highway miles gonna get me out of here. Highway miles, take a turn on the dirt road, backwoods, just let me disappear. Yeah, got my hand in the wind out the window. Feels like I can't fly away. My
The SplatterTribe show on No Budget Radio. That was Open the Door! Open the Door! By Rain of Revelation. And before that, we played some Brooke Hall with Highway Miles. And we started it out with a brand new Kissing Aphrodite song.
Oh!
One Kiss.
Oh, there it is again.
Now, I'm sure there's a story behind that song.
That's funny. Yeah, because we did it. Yeah.
Last time we talk in between, like during the songs, and last time, I don't know why, I just was feeling a little weird, and when I was listening, and we come back, I was like, "Is there a story to tell about this song?" And we had just literally talked about this song because I thought we talked about it in between.
Right. But we didn't.
And that night,
we did not.
I really thought we did until I re-listened to the show.
Yeah. I should have bet you something on that.
And I was like, I'm an idiot. I was like, anyway, that's funny. I did. You remember that, Mike? Let me unmute you.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Still got him turned down to like 2. You can't turn him up too loud. You know what I'm saying?
Satellite connection.
Satellite connect. Well, you know. Can y'all hear me? Hey, did I just lose? Is everybody still there? No, they're still there. All right, yeah. What in the hell, man? I am getting like
the ghost.
It's weird, like that. You know, the lights come through sometimes, like through via satellite, and it looks like it's coming right at you, but it was like toothpicks or something. Is what it seemed like. But it was just like the lights behind you.
That only you can see.
No, I mean no.
Trouble getting this cherry.
That's what they all say.
I thought All right.
All right.
Ask Michael a question, or you ask her a question. Y'all take the show over for a second.
Hey, real quick, just a big thank you for supporting us and playing all of our music and whatnot. You know, we're a little different than a lot of the bands in the sound and you know.
No, that's
how we
good.
go about,
That's
but
good.
we really do appreciate it. We were unsure when we started, you know, this genre and you know this style with the what everybody would say and how it'd be, you know, how people would respond to it, and it's been nothing but positive since.
Yeah. So who's asking who a question? Somebody's phone's close. All right, you gotta ask a question. All that noise you're hearing is like this. I've got to get these connections down.
They're all drinking by a satellite, and
it's
it looks
hard
like
to do. No, it is hard. Like everybody.
It looks like something that could power a internal combustion motor. But
are you making fun of like my surroundings?
I'll ask the question. I'll get started.
All right, you ask a question.
Coming out of this Corona and whatever else is going on in the world, say coming out the end of that. Is there any plans for or references of songs or lyrics that might reference that going forward?
Well, yeah, I think, I mean, I don't want to necessarily say about the actual virus itself. I think that's kind of been done. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just if you go on YouTube right now, there's 105, new songs every day about it. Yeah. But I think for me, it's sort of what we were talking about on break, like how cool it is to see the nature come back out. I'm, raised by a hippie.
No, it is cool. It's like
it is. So
nature, like, and animals.
You just see,
nature, trees,
like
animals,
in Italy,
everything.
In all the canals, there's like wildlife in there now, and it's cool to maybe write a song about like how change is like for the better or something.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like we said, and I don't like talking about it much because everybody talks about it.
Right, same.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So, but, it's as far as, I totally forgot what I was saying.
Well, in a way, I did kind of like, in a personal way, I felt like it was sort of a blessing.
I'm so sorry.
It's like, gave us a lot of time to work on like the shop and the band and recording and.
Yes. And I apologize.
It's okay.
I got distracted
from all that
my
stuff
connection.
You don't smoke.
My connection here in this. It's time for cheers.
Luie says.
It's time for cheers. Luie says, I don't care what you got. If you got milk, you got tea, you got water, you got grapefruit juice.
Grippos.
You got apple sauce. You got, it doesn't matter. If you got like dry powdered chocolate milk.
Ugh.
And whatever it is, it's still a drink, right? So what that means is it's time that I say, Luie says cheers. Cheers, my friends, till this bullshit ends. I'm going to say that every time. So
cheers.
Cheers.
Arr.
Everybody, yeah. I hate these things. Ask Michael a question.
Well, When do you think that we will be able to actually have the album out?
Ooh, we're getting into band meetings.
But like the question's more directed at like, you know,
Band
when do you think
meetings.
we can like record and finish it? Not necessarily the day it's going to come out, but
Band meetings. Holy hell. I just put a spike hammer in.
It's all good. You know, the thing we run into as a band a lot of times is that, you know, we enjoy each other's company and playing more than we do setting out and to actually do some work like recording. So us getting together to do a day of recording means a day that we're not writing anything new. And Kristen and Jamie both have...
And we're dealing with what the world is right now.
Yeah, right. You know, so and they're, you know, they've got families, and you know, so the band practice and all that has been a halt. The good news for us was we had 3 songs in the chamber that we were able to finish up. So we've done a lot of that remotely, and then Jamie's came over and finished the vocals up. We got one more too. Yeah, there's only so much we can do at this point remotely.
No, it's. I mean, everybody understands right now because it's just.
But I mean, at the same time, it was, you know, my life hadn't changed because I'm still working. I think you're still working.
I'm still
so
working,
it's, you know, it just our hobbies got taken away, so we feel a little robbed.
Totally
I look around at a lot of people that are, you know, that have been doing nothing, and you know, they're and I don't wish, because I'm the kind of person who would just be insane if I had to stay home. So I, you know.
Yeah, it's cool. And to me, it's cool to still be working.
Right,
yeah.
right. I'm very grateful
I hate
with that.
No. but
yeah, you know,
it sucked to just. Never mind.
Well, I heard you finally finished a song up. How, you know, you finally wrote one. Come on now.
I did, but I don't. I thought I was going to have a recording of it tonight, and I haven't. And I'll tell you why. Because I really haven't done much this week. No, I missed. I yeah. Well, me and David also's got to get together on. He's helping me with that. But yeah, it is cool. It was cool too.
Well, like I say, you always downplay yourself so much, and you're a fantastic artist in your own right. And,
thank you.
People love you.
Draw stick figures all day long.
I mean, you know, well, it's cool looking back through pictures.
Look, do what?
They're great on radio.
Oh yeah, no, I know exactly. My art looks awesome on radio, except no, I'm just.
But I mean, yeah, I can look back through Facebook memories of 8-9 years ago, and there's pictures of us playing.
Yeah, I know. That was at Phoenix Hill with you guys and Atomic Thrill Ride. It was an Eddie Metal show,
yes,
right?
Yep.
Yeah, and that was when I met all y'all that night.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so
I thought, what's the brothers' dude's name?
Scott
Brothers. I thought that it was the Scott Brothers, and I was expecting to meet 2 people, and then I found out it was one.
Just one.
Yeah, I thought that was the band was Scott Brothers, and I thought there was. Yeah.
So anyway, we need to, you know, whoever somebody else is helping you. If I need to help you, get that song out, man. You know.
Which one?
The one you just wrote.
Oh, the new one.
Yeah, let's talk about you for a minute, you know.
Let's talk about me. Let's talk about you. It's
right. Not a lot of people do that, but yeah, I mean, for real, you've.
Listen, and I'll tell you the truth. I've had this writer's block for so long I can't even imagine.
It happens to a lot of people.
I think I had a song, and then I'd be about halfway through, and I was like, "There's nothing I can do with it," and then I'd hate it. This is the first song that I actually I finished.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
And I want to say this,
and I felt like it was finished.
Well, you know, I'd never heard, you know, that's what she said. They did that song that I'd put on YouTube.
They do such a good version that I don't even want to do it.
I've never heard your version, but I was like, I mean, I was listening to them play that. I'm like, this is such a beautiful song.
I appreciate that.
I was like, you know, and I was like, God damn, I've never heard him fucking play it, so I need to hear that too.
I did. Well, and that's the truth. Like, I quit playing it, and then they played it. And it is on Reverb Nation.
Okay. All right.
But, yeah, and they started playing it, and then I started trying to play it again, and then I'd listen to them play it so much that I was like, my song sucks when I do it. But I was like, because they do it different, but it's weird, man. Yeah. It's awesome. It's the most flattering thing in the fucking world.
Be sure you play that because I know I sent the audio of that to you. You know, so you should have that on your
computer. I need to have it on there, actually.
But yeah, like I said, they do an amazing version of it, and you wrote an amazing song, and you've written a ton of good songs, man. So
how do you weigh a ton?
A whole lot. You know, you
ain't wrote that many damn songs.
You've been in this game for a minute, though. I mean, I know you've never had a problem filling a 50-minute slot. So,
let's do it. Let's do it right now. Is somebody booking us right now? Are we going somewhere?
We all wish. I mean, we need to turn this into a jam session. But
oh my Lord, it's yeah.
Yeah,
how are
I
you?
miss band practice.
Yeah, I know.
Having withdrawals, yes.
It's man,
hard.
but everybody's dealing with it. You know what I mean? That's the one thing is everybody's dealing with
It's just such an outlet.
Yeah.
It's such an
it
outlet
is.
in so many good ways, you know. So, especially when you have like a multitude of songs. So, you know, when you first start.
Multitude, too, and that's the biggest word that's ever been on one of my shows.
I'm sorry.
No, you just confused half my audience, but that's all right. And me. No, I'm just go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no. It's nice to now that we have 15 songs. It's nice to go through the range of
I
emotions.
felt like you didn't name 15 songs.
Yes, we did. Mike counted them.
It was 14 songs.
It was 15.
Mike's got like 6 fingers on one hand. It looks like he does.
Then that would be more. That would be more.
That's what I'm saying. That's where the 15 comes from. It's a.
You gotta hit the ashtray.
No, I said 14 and then came back with a quick like, oh yeah.
All right, I'm gonna listen to this back.
I
So
did,
we're gonna
thank
know
you,
it.
yeah.
We're gonna know. We're gonna know for a fact.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna listen to it.
You
back.
know what? I think we should bet on this actually.
I would have totally kicked. I would have lost the last bet.
Ooh, what would the bet be?
All right, I'll bet
Dang,
you.
I'm gonna think about this.
I done
He
forgot.
says that there's only 14 songs. You only named 14.
And
Yeah.
I know I named 15.
Name 15.
I know.
We're gonna listen back and see if y'all name 15.
Yeah.
We'll listen to. Everybody's going to have to listen. I wasn't keeping track while we were carrying on.
Yeah, she got
You
it for
what?
20. Yeah. Days. Yeah, 22 days. Yeah.
That was the 14th.
That was
song.
the 15th.
That
All
was
right,
the
we're taking fucking
14th
bets,
song.
man. That's it.
What's the bet?
I'm gonna mute
Oh, it's
everybody.
gotta
I
be
feel like
everybody.
everybody's disagreeing with me. I swear when I figure out how to mute
I'm
this
laughing
thing.
at you tomorrow, right now, when you
No,
listen
you're
to
not. No, you're not.
Yeah,
You're
I
like-
am.
you're
Ha
like,
ha
wow.
ha ha. See. Ha ha ha.
All right, I'm cutting everybody off. That didn't work.
Oh.
Do I? I'm trying to mute everybody and let myself talk because I feel like everybody's turning on me. I will bet. What are we betting?
Yeah, what are we betting?
I don't know. Somebody come up with it. We're going to listen back and know later because when we listen, we're going to like
This is some
mark
weird
it.
Back in the future shit right now. We're gonna bet about something that happened, but it's about tomorrow.
Oh, but we all know that it's 15 songs. He's just like, no.
Next radio show, he does his new song.
Yes. Yeah, that's the bet.
What's up with you all? What happens? You already got like 14 songs recorded.
It's 15. It's definitely
So you can
15.
bring like I only got 5 here. You can bring 9 songs.
Here's the bet, okay? If you're wrong, then you gotta do your new song live next show. If we're wrong, then we have to show up with a 15th song.
No, that's
You're claiming
bullshit.
we only have 14.
They're not telling me everything. They might have 18 songs. They just didn't name them all.
Oh my
They
God.
just didn't name them.
Yes, we did.
No, I feel like I'd be totally tricked on that. I'm not doing it. I will not agree to that whatsoever.
You're either going to play a live one next time or we'll play a live one next time.
Uh-oh. What does that mean?
It means that you're definitely going to lose. And I'm laughing at you now because it's definitely we named 15. Yeah, because, yeah.
So you're going to be playing live next time.
I feel like I need to make a bet with everybody on my screen. I'm so right.
Okay.
I counted. If I count, it's right.
That's what makes me think that I'm right.
You've got a point.
Thanks for having my back, Mike. That was awesome. See, Mike's got my back.
No.
Yeah. All right.
No.
All right. So y'all gonna play live? Is that what you're saying? Y'all gonna play live right here?
No, you'll be playing live because you're home.
Right.
No, I mean,
yeah,
I'm-
that was the best part of the bet. Like, we can't even do that right now.
Let's say that I'm wrong.
Okay.
Y'all gonna play live right here?
I mean,
You're right.
I can totally edit this. No, go ahead. What?
When Broken Barrel opens up within the first month.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll do my song then. I'll do my song then too.
Okay.
Well, I won't put my song out before that.
well, you're going to. Next show you do because you were wrong.
That means next Wednesday.
Yeah.
So, like, you could almost mark your calendar.
See, I'm getting the corona just listening to this bullshit.
Your new song.
The Luie of tomorrow.
I'm totally right. I know I'm right.
No, you're
All right, I
so
need to
wrong.
play some music. I'm going to play some Brother Wolves.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's called The People's People, and I hope we're just going to play it, and we'll talk about it later. You're listening to SplatterTribe Show on No Budget Radio.
People been saying to your friend, get a different face, and posting on their feed, they're super ugly. The things they say to them online are cruel and they're not true. So tell your friend, I'll stand up for you. Don't worry, I know what to do.
Know someone being bullied online? You can be a witness and make a difference by letting the world know it isn't cool and by letting your friend know you care. Learn more at eyewitnessbullying.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets, and they all have one thing in common. Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard, that's optional. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Allison is perfect. I mean, she'd never tell you that. She's humble and perfect. She likes everyone. She even likes her untidy roommate's weird guinea pig. Allison, wait, are you texting and driving? Allison, no. That's the exact opposite of what I was just saying about you. Why, Allison? Why? Texting and driving makes good people look bad. Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
We are live outside the home of Joe and Rosie Goddard, where a pretty big tickle fight broke out just minutes ago. Sources say their father instigated the laughter. Let's go inside for a comment. Apparently, they have no comment. Dads, let this be a reminder that it only takes a moment to make a moment. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Okay, what are you wearing right now?
Nothing.
That's right. So mommy's gonna teach you how to dress yourself. Underwear always comes first, name tag at the back, then pants, then shirt. Get the first button in the right hole or you have to start all over. Socks going first, then shoes right on right, left on left. With shoelaces, just take the ends, cross them over, switch the loops, the rabbit goes down the hole, pull tight, and you're left with bunny ears. Got it? Why are your pants on your head?
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush their teeth is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain. Visit 2min2x.org to find out more. A message from the Partnership for Healthy Mouths, Healthy Lives, and the Ad Council.
This message is for all of you sitting in the passenger seat. And apologies if it gets a little uncomfortable. But how does it feel to be at the mercy of someone who thinks a random text is more important than your life? Someone who takes their eyes off the road while speeding along in a 3-ton hunk of steel. Freaky, right? Well, why not just ask them to stop? Or better yet, volunteer to text for them. It might be a little awkward, but believe me, you'll live.
Learn more at StopTextStopWrecks.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
We are live outside the home of Joe and Rosie Goddard, where a pretty big tickle fight broke out just minutes ago. Sources say their father instigated the laughter. Let's go inside for a comment. Apparently, they have no comment. Dads, let this be a reminder that it only takes a moment to make a moment. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
How's it going?
I'm having a stroke.
Are you going to shake my hand?
I'm having a stroke.
Wow, you're not even moving your arm.
I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear. Look for FAST. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911 immediately. Know the sudden signs. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
The SplatterTribe show on No Budget Radio. That was, man, I lost all connection with everything. See what happens when you have like 10 different screens, your computer crashes. I just had like a little crash. But I got it back. For you people, I got it back. And I was, yeah. So we got,
for the people.
We got, yes. And speaking of, it's called.
Speaking of what now?
The Brother Wolves.
Yeah.
The People's People is what we played before we went to commercial. I wish y'all had visuals.
Digitals. We do have.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. All right.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So we're about at the end of the show, and I haven't even talked about the what's the name of their show again? Liquid Encouragement, coming up with Axe and Dookie.
Did you say Cherry?
Cherry, let's time for one more cheers. We got to do another cheers. We're getting ready to get out of here. And I'm waiting for everybody. All you got to do is get your, that's open. You're going to poke somebody in the eye.
It's raining toothpicks through the screen.
But, yeah. You got to have fun. I'm just playing. It wasn't even possible. Through the screen, it wouldn't like that. It wouldn't even hit me. But, all right. So what we're going to do is I'm giving everybody time. I'm giving everybody time to get what you need. Water, milk, sweet tea,
powdered chocolate,
unsweetened tea, you nasty people.
Cinnamon.
Like cinnamon.
Milk.
Cinnamon milk. Like Starbucks stuff. All that kind of stuff.
Okay, easy there.
And what I'm going to do, I'm going to tell you.
This is an expert operation here.
I'm going to, oh my God. Well, hurry up, dude. I don't have all night. I only got 2 hours.
So if it takes Mike Seigle 5 minutes to load one cherry, and there's 7 people, how long will this take? Cue math music.
All right, here's the thing. I feel like this is going to take a while, so I'm going to tell you. What I tell you every week.
Around.
Support local music, support local art, support local business, take care of yourselves from the ground up, and the sky will never be the limit. You do that by supporting yourselves, and you support yourselves by supporting local, and it's time. I ain't got no more time. All right, cheers. Everybody, raise them up, whatever you have. Listen. Woo. Cheers, my friends, till this bullshit ends. All right, cheers.
Cheers.
I hate these things. I don't know why. Every time. I don't even think about it.
You said it 8 times.
It is disgusting. All right. I'm gonna play one of my own songs.
There you go.
It's still a crazy.
He already knows he lost the bet.
It's still a crazy world, and it still is. So. Another promise been stroked through the air. It's just another dream that got lost somewhere. It's just another word been broke at the bone. It's still a crazy world that we're living on. It's a crazy world that we're living on. It's just another nightmare that won't go away. It's just another friend that lost another friend today. It's just another soldier that didn't make it home. It's still a crazy world that we're living on. It's a crazy world that we're living on. Bullets and bombs, politics and lies. Sometimes everyday life causes everyday cries. Friends or foes, I don't know who's on my side. You might catch me off guard, but anymore you never catch me by surprise. Another headline I didn't want to read. It's just some more people that ain't got nothing to eat. It's just another person screaming all hope is gone. It's still a crazy world that we're living on. It's a crazy world that we're living on. can't get no sleep. It's just some more words that cut you too deep. It's just another card and the dealer deals on. It's still a crazy world that we're living on. It's a crazy world that we're living on, where we got our bullets and bombs, politics and lies. Sometimes everyday life causes everyday cries. Friends or foes, I don't know who's on my side. You might catch me off guard, but anymore you'll never catch me by surprise. Never by surprise. You'll never catch me by surprise. Never by surprise. You'll never catch me by surprise. Never by surprise. Well, we got our bullets and bombs, politics and lies. Sometimes everyday life causes everyday cries. Friends or foes, I don't know who's on my side. You might catch me off guard, but anymore you never catch me by surprise. Never by surprise. Never by surprise. Just another promise. Fuck. The SplatterTribe show on No Budget Radio. I do not have much time left. We got Dookie and Axe coming up. Dookie told me I need to go right at 1:20:00, so I'm going to do it. But Kiss and Aphrodite, thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you for having us.
You got, like I said, Dookie and Axe coming up with Liquid Encouragement.
Yeah.
I feel like that you've already been encouraged, but that's all right. They're going to encourage you more. Mike Seigle, you got anything to say?
Can they meet us on the basketball court somewhere?
Oh, by the way, we didn't even get to talk about that. Oh, man, let me tell you, Axe and Dookie, we ain't scared of y'all in nothing. Nothing, ain't there? We will take you all 2-on-2 on anything on the planet. I don't care what it is.
Sounds like a
Name
bet.
anything. 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 Yeah, it's
It
not.
does sound like a bet.
They're going to totally lose,
He
just
won't
like you. I mean, it's going to be like it's going to be 2 losses in 1 week. I'm out. This is the SplatterTribe show on No Budget